Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can probably tell by the title, I'm filming how I print and cut my inserts today. This video is highly requested all the time, so I thought I'd sit down and actually film it for the first time. I don't know how this video is going to go, so hopefully it goes well. I haven't done any kind of vlog style videos where I move the camera around, so I hope that isn't too much of a problem. Anyway, so the first thing that you're going to need a computer to have all your files on. I'm specifically going to show you how to print and cut Peanuts Planner Co. inserts because that's the only insert I use. So she sends you a digital file which you just download to your computer, and then what I do is I make a little folder, and I'll just open that real quick. So these are all my inserts that I own. And I just like to keep them in their own little folder so I know where they are. But you're going to need a computer for that. And then the printer that I have, I will leave the information below, but this is the HP Envy 4500. It's a printer, scanner, copier, but really you can just use pretty much any printer. The paper that I use is just Office Depot copy paper. I believe this is 28-pound paper. I like that because I like my paper to be a little bit thicker. You're also going to need a paper cutter. This is from Michaels, and this is the hole punch that I use. It's the PPCO adjustable 6-hole punch from Amazon, which I will link below as well. So let me just get started. So what I'm going to print today to show you guys is two things. I'm going to print just a regular insert, so I'm going to show you how to print these reoccurring tasks. Then I'm also going to show you how to print and cut a foldable insert, or like a pull-out insert, because I know a lot of people have questions about that. So let me just get everything set up and then I will start. So what I do is I pull up the insert, it's in a PDF, and all I'm going to do is go up to File, Print, and I have my printer on and everything, it's ready to go. Print, and then I manually flip my pages myself. So what I'm going to do is where it says Pages All, I'm going to go down and click from 1 to 1 because I'm just going to print one page at a time. And then I'm just going to press print. You want to make sure that your scale is set at 100%, otherwise the sizing will be off. So it's at 100%, and then I'll just press print, and then it'll send it to my printer. And then while that one's printing, I always get the next one ready. So I go back up to print, page 1 again, since they're all the same. If you're doing inserts that are different, like let's say you're printing weeklies and you have one page, your first page will be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and your second page will be like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then you're gonna print page 2. So I'll just print it like it is a different insert. So you just press from 2 to 2 and it'll just print page 2. Again, scales at 100%. And then once this one's done printing, all I do is I pull it out like this. Sorry, you can see all my cords down there. Flip it around this way so it can print again, and then stick it back in. And then press print. And then, as you can see, it's the same on both sides. And it printed properly. So then what I'm going to do is just set this aside, and then I'm going to go ahead and print my next insert, and then I'll cut them both so you guys can see how I do that as well. Okay, so I'm going to do the exact same thing. Go up to File, Print, and I'm just going to print the first page for now. So I'll just go from one page to 1, so it just prints the first page, and press print. And then I'm going to do the same thing and just grab it and flip it the other direction with the printed side up, and then print again. So now I'm going to go back up here and press File, Print, and then we're going to do page 2. So 2 to 2, scales at 100, and then print. Okay, so there's our insert. And now we're going to cut them. As you'll be able to see, there are cut lines on here, so all you have to do is follow the cut lines. So what I do is I just lay it this way first, and I go clockwise, turning the paper. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna line up these cut lines at the top with the razor, and it should have a little line to indicate where the razor will hit the paper. And then as you can see, it cut the top off, and then you can still see that there is a cut line here. So I'm gonna flip the page and then cut there. Okay, and then once you've cut out the border, then you can go ahead and cut the individual inserts out using those cut lines. Okay, so then they look like this, and that's where you're gonna put your hole punch. So what I do is I just like to make sure that these are all facing the same direction and that the punch is gonna go on that little margin. And then to punch them, you just wanna make sure that your hole punch is set for pocket size. So all 6 of these should be really close together. You can make them wider to do personal or whatever size you're using. But since we're doing pocket, I'm gonna make sure it's set on pocket. And then I'll take all of my inserts at once. You can usually do about 4 or 5 at one time. Is line up the bottom of the page with this little line that says pocket, so we get our holes in the right spot. And then that's what they look like. And then I store all my extra inserts in this little clear planner that I got off of Amazon. So I just keep them all in here, and so when I need extra inserts, I just have plenty ready to go. And then when you're cutting pull-out inserts, it's gonna be pretty much the same, except these lines right here, obviously you're not gonna cut because those are the fold lines. So basically all you have to do is cut around the perimeter of the insert, and then we're gonna fold on these lines. So I'll do that, and then I'll show you guys how I fold them. Okay, since I was gonna end up cutting off the fold lines, I decided to just make a little indent where I would fold them, and now that they're all cut out, I can fold it. Okay, so there's your fold out. And then we'll just punch it real quick. And then there you go. Another thing you can do if your planner is already really full and you're having because sometimes if your planner is super full, your pages will catch, and you can trim a little extra off right here. So if you're gonna do that, you only want to take off the tiniest bit so you don't cut into your holes. And when I do this, I like to start in the middle of the paper instead of at the edge, because if you start at the edge and your blade isn't sharp enough, it'll just scrunch up all your paper. So I like to start in the middle, make a cut line, and then go through. And that way you can trim off just a little bit so you don't have that sticking in your planner, but it doesn't cut through the holes. Okay, so I just popped it in here so you guys can see. It's really easy, and all my inserts aren't perfect. They're all going to be slightly different because it is kind of a DIY thing. But you can, if you just get as close as you can to the cut lines, they should come out the right size. So I hope that video helped you guys. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you want to see like a more in-depth video on a certain insert, let me know and I can show you how to do that. Alright, thanks guys. Have a good day. Bye.